Hi, my name is Dave Evans. Today we're going to be doing a crash course in how to DJ. So I'm going to be showing you how the decks work individually and also how the mixer works, how the headphones work, and how you can do some really cool stuff using vinyl. So let's take it away. I'm going to start with the mixer. Firstly, we have our left and right turntables on these two channels, 1 and 2. They have their own trim control. We know this is gain. They also have EQ, panning, and mix volume. In simplified terms, the gain needs to be set so this display just touches the red to get a nice volume. Leave the bass and treble flat and pray the PA system is sounding sweet, in my advice. The pan selects from left and right speaker in our stereo mix, so leave it in the middle unless you want to experiment with playing 2 records at once in opposite speakers, which can be pretty cool. You can use the volumes to cut in and out of tracks, hip-hop style, or as fade-ins and fade-outs. This particular mixer is excellent for hip-hop scratching because of the crossfader control. We have a main mix volume, so leave that on full. There's microphone inputs and an all-important Q mix. This is for listening to each turntable in the headphones. My cameraman Benny, thank you very much. Okay, so first of all, for those of you who've never used decks, okay, so this is the needle, so this is the needle arm. So you need to lift it onto the record in the grooves. If you look really closely at the actual record, you can see the lines in it. So luckily I've hit it right there. So that's the first beat of the bar. So that's the first part of the song. And then, so that deck goes into this channel here on the mixer. And then you can see that display there tells you that it's a good signal. So if it's not loud enough, it's like this. So we can adjust this with the gain at the top. And if it goes like this, it'll sound distorted, which is not what we want at all. So we want to get that with that same one as well, with this deck as well here. So what I just did then, I just faded it across using the crossfader. So as this one is playing, I can just fade it across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give a quick demonstration. I'm going to put this mic down. I'm going to play this one, and then I'm going to fade it into this one, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the crossfader. After that, I'm going to explain how I did it. Okay, so just bear with me.
B-boys and the B-boy ends, to the ones rocking CDs or rocking cassettes, to the thug street hustling on your clock in the check. It doesn't matter who you are, just get respect. We motivate, we dominate, we create, we underline, abbreviate, no mistakes. We improve, but still remain to make it smooth. We shine light to make our path bright. We rock clubs and hold in the war spots. We paint walls under the cops in the bright lights. Trees to release stress while I ride. I blow trees to motivate raps and get hype. We break people. We go broke, we sacrifice and settle for what we don't like. We break up, we make up, we break up. We live lust, we million man march, get on the bus. We substitute.
Calling out to all area group, we gon' make this shit happen right here, right now. Calling out to all area group, we gon' make this shit happen right here, right now. Calling out to all area group, we gon' make this shit happen right here, right now. Calling out to all area group, we gon' make this shit happen right here, right now.
I want no blood, we gang choose for dicky suits and it's class, and we sat back and drank brew.
So take your take,
we manifest, we shed light. Now we're friends, we make friends, we hold.
My name is
just when we lose focus. From the way to get out of the minus.
You don't believe
dedication to whom it may concern. Real dedication to the hip hop.
Baby.
All the B-boys and the B-boy act.
And I think
one's rocking CDs and rocking cassettes. Thug street hustling, I clocking the check. It doesn't matter who you are, just give respect to all the B-boys and the B-boy acts. To the ones ones rocking CDs and rocking cassettes. To your Thug Street hustling and clocking the check. It doesn't matter who you are, just give respect.
Call every group, we gon' make this shit happen right here, right now. Call it out, call every group, we gon' make this shit happen right here, right now. Call it out, call every group, we gon' make this shit happen right here, right now. Call it out, call every group, we gon' make this shit happen right here, right now.
Okay, so what I just did then was I started off with this record at the start, and as you can see, I'm wearing the headphones now. So this, if you have a look at the mixer here, so we've got a headphone volume. So you can actually, you gotta be careful how loud you have them, because you can actually hear them through the microphone. So gotta be careful of your ears. Okay, so then you've got a crossfader for that deck. And that one. So this is a really important part of DJing because you can actually listen whilst this track is playing. You can actually listen to this one, and you can see if it's in time. So this is where it starts to get difficult. Okay, so you're listening to this record at the same time as you're listening to this record. Okay, so this next part is beat matching. So what we want to do is get from this deck to this deck seamlessly in time without anyone noticing. Suddenly the record just flips from that one to the other one. So I'm going to explain how we do that. So first of all, we need to get these records to be in time. So this one, if we listen to the speed of this record first. And then we listen to this record. It's noticeably more slow and chilled out. This one is faster. So this brings me on to the pitch control. So if we listen to what this sounds like, you can make it extremely slow or extremely fast. And the reason it's called pitch control is it actually changes the pitch, which can sound quite bad, especially sometimes it can be like a good effect within like acapellas and stuff. So this is just a rap on its own.
The belly of the beast, you know I'm from it. I rap it in a town.
Here go my pal in the stomach.
So you can use that as an effect. But for the track we want to do, I've already worked out that this one needs to be slower and this one needs to be faster. So I've slowed that down a little bit. And I've sped that one up a little bit. This brings me onto the cue monitor. So we can listen to this one as I'm listening to this one through the speakers. So no one else can hear this one apart from me. So what I need to do is get it back to the start of the track. Or I could just lift the needle. Okay, so here it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fade it in the middle so you can hear. And this brings me back to what that diagram looked like before, as a scrambled mess at the start, because it is very confusing. One, two, 1, 2, 3.
They call me Lupe, I be a new day. They wanna smell like me, they want my bouquet. But they can't, they accent it like the UK. Turn that Uday Lupe to Pepe Le Pew spray. Flagrantly fragrant and they can't escape it. My perfume pursued them everywhere that they went. You don't want a lonely, my cologne alone is a little too strong for you to be putting on. Trust me, I say this just.
So, as you can hear there, that one was too slow. so it was still too slow, so I've actually sped it up even more. As I've already beat matched this a cappella to this record, because I already did the flip side, which was the actual track. So this is just the vocal, and I'm going to put it to this track. So I'm going to play this one first. I'm going to listen, using the headphones, to this one, get it in time perfectly, and then I'm going to leave it, and I'll be able to play with the mixer. So here we go.
Trust me, I say this justly. I went from musty to musky, and y'all can't mush me. I warn y'all cornballs, I hush puppies. The swans in the pond call my duck ugly, but now they hug me because it's lovely. They love the aroma of the world. Got the shakers and the skaters and the players and the girls. Keep the fakers and the flakers and the haters in the twirl. You want the flavor, ma? Hey, I gotcha. You want the realness? Well, I gotcha. I know you're sick of them niggas bickering, watch ya. Either they pimps or they max or they mobsters. You want the real shit? Oh, I gotcha. You see my niggas here, you know we proper, you know we do it right. You know we do it. Chi-town, that's why I flies round. Keep some Cartier frames up my eyes now. We used to gangbang, a lot of that then died down. Children of the hat tilting, keeping hope alive now.
Okay, so there you go. A cappella mixed to a track.